Hello. Greetings, Adam Seeker. तुम्हारी बढ़ रही है डॉलर से अभी से मैं देख रही हूँ. I'm seeing. What will Sam Shamoun say? That the owner will be punished now? Eye for an eye, and also so eye for an eye, this verse applies here, then why is there space? And also, does it say no hitting at all? So this verse abrogates the hitting in the verse 20 or 21, is it? 20 and 21. It abrogates this verse. God has abrogated it. Anyone who beats the male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result. But they are not to be punished if the slave recovers. So you may hit the slave with the rod, but so if the slave recovers, you may hit the slave with a rod, female or male. Male or female slave, you may hit with a rod. Verse 21 of Exodus 20. Paragraph 20, chapter 20. But if you may hit the slave with a rod, तुम सुनो पंजाबी, आदम, तुम्हारी लाइफ का लक खुल गया है. तुम्हें अभी से डॉलर स्टफ हो रहे हैं तुम्हारे. लाइंग. उस बास्टर्ड को बंद मुंह नहीं करवाते हो. तुम भी ऐसे बास्टर्ड. जिस बास्टर्ड का मुंह बंद नहीं किया तुमने, लायर बास्टर्ड, जो the one who changes, misinterprets his own Bible verses, lying through his teeth shamelessly, has left the truth. In the name of Jesus Christ, the bastard son, the bastard son. There is no Quran verse now telling me that Bibi Maryam was not touched. She was untouched. She didn't have a husband, Joseph. Now I can say, Jesus Christ, the bastard son of Mary. And Mary was not a virgin. You bastards who are with bastards, stinking, keeping that Sam Shamoun under your baghal, stinking baghal of under armpits of Sam Shamoun and yourself, Adam. बिक गए, डॉलर्स मिल रहे हैं. मैंने ऐसे क्रिश्चियंस देखे हैं जो वेस्टर्न लाइफस्टाइल्स के लिए बिक जाते हैं. कौन सुनता है, कौन बास्टर्ड सुनता है? Who listens to Jesus Christ? Very few people. Not this bastard Sam Shamoun. It is very, very difficult, impossible for a rich man corrupted who takes money, dollars, is so fascinated by American lifestyle to go into heaven. Impossible. There will be people who will in my name say, we healed. Jesus Christ, we healed in your name. But no, 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 they will not be with me. They are not of me. Whatever that Bible, New Testament verse has written, now you're wasting, you devils, how you confused us. So this owner, anyone, owner, eye for an eye here it says, but there's extra here. They've added extra. Anyone who beats their male or female slave with the rod must be punished. Must be punished. God is again repeating himself. If the slave dies as a direct result. No. Here, he's repeating himself. Where is it? Bruise for a bruise, eye for an eye. What is the compensation for this owner? He must take his eye if anyone uncovers a pit. Can you tell your listeners what this means, these spaces in between paragraphs, verses? An owner who hits a male or female slave in the eye and destroys it must be punished. Take his eye off. What? Okay, let's say you say that Zahra Jawad, fake troll, distractor, not confused. No way. Liar. Zahra Jawad, liar. Radha Rani, liar. You were not confused. Let's say you are telling us the truth. An owner who hits a male or female slave in the eye, does it say He doesn't destroy the eye. Does it say only hits the slave in the eye without destroying it? It does not. Serious injury? Injury? इंजील इंजील के मानने वाला आदम पंजाबी, आजा इधर सुन. खाली सैम शमान का सुन रहा है. बेगैरत, शर्म नहीं आती है. अपने ज़मीर को बेचता है. अपने ज़मीर को बेच दे, अपनी माँ बहनों को बेच दे. अमेरिका के फेमस होने वाले, अभी तो ठहरो. Wait for the other Christians to come from America to join you. Bible Gateway. मुझे ये यूज़ ही नहीं करना है. मेरी माँ का है क्या ये? मेरे बाप का है. मैंने Why should I use this Bible Gateway? पागल हो गई हो क्या? ये क्रिश्चियंस के पास ऐसे हार्ड स्ट्रिक्ट लॉज हैं. You have to buy it. You have to. You have to become a Christian for them to help you. My Muslim friend told me in Karachi, ऐसे ही कोई मुफ्त में हेल्प नहीं करता है. हाँ, एक क्रिश्चियन प्रीस्ट था जिसने मेरे भाई को हेल्प किया था फ्री में. नहीं, वो क्रिश्चियन नहीं बना था. My brother did not convert to Christianity. I'm sick and tired of you YouTuber bullies, abusers. Now I have no mercy for you people. What are you trying to do here? Now give Christians a bad name. Adam, Sam Shaman. अच्छा, इसकी punishment इधर अभी God has not mentioned here. He's forgotten. He'll mention it later. What's the reason for these spaces in between, these paragraphs? Does it say eye for an eye? Let's suppose that the owner's eye will be taken, but also slave go free to compensate for the eye. Also must let the slave go free. You people, you have an accent. अरे देसी क्रिश्चियन आदम, तुम्हें अपनी तो बहुत इज्जत की परवाह है. इसलिए तो सैम शमोन के हाँ से हाँ मिलाने वाला, ना से ना मिलाने वाला, ये नहीं पूछते हो कि how come? Here it says burn for burn, wound for wound. Does it mean that if people are fighting and hit a pregnant, if people are fighting and there is no serious injury, Does this apply to the slave? Because then you go to the 20 and 21 verses of Exodus. And then the punishment comes here, but the hitting, you can hit your slave. What drama are you people up to? Huh? With these verses? पागल समझाए कर दिया और भी. In the West, what is wrong with you people? Sam Shamoun can abuse us. That's okay. Falsely accuse us. That's okay. Can you not say that this is confusing? Can we not genuinely say that I'm still confused about these verses? What a clever man. Again, I'm saying I'm really astonished. Like I was losing my mind now more than before. Another shock. What a deception. Meaning, if it should be eye for an eye, then why let the slave, male or female, go free? This is the compensation, or the owner's eye should be taken out if he destroys the slave's eye and then set free. Compensate for the eye. It does not say here specifically that the owner's eye should be taken out, but Sam Shamoun is definitely going to assume and tell us that is what the verse means by assuming, taking these two or three verses into consideration. And then it's more than eye for an eye. And for the slave, meaning the slave has more rights now than these normal people fighting if they seriously hit a pregnant woman. But there is no serious injury, the offender must be. But if a serious injury, you are to take life for life. Does this apply for slaves and owners? Then why does it say here, does this punishment here, this punishment, you misinterpreters, let me show you how they've deceived you. I have to cover every angle so that tomorrow or today Sam Shamoun does not say, I don't want to leave these clever devils in any way room for them to come. He's assumed that this applies for this. Why? Why has he assumed this? If there is tooth for tooth, eye for eye, then why does the owner only here says that this means also compensate for the eye by setting the male or female slave free? Then this is an extra preference for slaves. So this does not tally with this. Eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burn for burn, wound for wound, bruise for bruise. Does not tally with this. And here, verse 20, anyone who beats their male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave dies as a direct result. Plainly said, but they are not to be punished if the slave recovers. But they are not to be punished for hitting the slave with a rod if the slave does not directly die of the result of this hitting with a rod. But they are not to be punished. Then why is the punishment coming later on? Not for the hitting with the rod, but for taking out an eye, destroying the eye of the slave by the owner. Not for hitting with a rod, not for killing by hitting with a rod. They are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property. Stop deceiving. Stop lying, assuming and misinterpreting. What a lying assumption you've made here. No, there is a punishment. No, don't read this. I will show you. I'm God. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm the encyclopedic genius. I know what this verse is saying. You listen to me. You bastards, idiots, devil's sons and daughters. Sam Shaman, listen to me. You bastards, idiots. There, God does not mean to say here when he writes they are not to be punished. The owner. God does not say this. Do you understand? Now you filthy, stinking, underarm pits, you Sam Shaman, abused victims, you listen to me.